Sandang we young lade, young little che, ain't go copialabe. Kata journey at Joe, Kunyaro, Chopabo. See me late, Tony Bapione.
Sandang we young lade, young little che, do, dang so me.
Hello everyone, this is Kenneth Wong, the author of UC Burmese and Survival Burmese, and currently teaching Burmese at UC Berkeley. Welcome to another episode. What you're listening to is Coca-Cola Myanmar's musical commercial from last year talking about Thadingyut, or the Festival of Lights celebrated in Burma near the end of October. In this episode, I'll show you how you might reuse some of the words and phrases from this song to talk about Thadingyut. Let's start from the title of the song, sung by Wela and KK Mo. It's called Pian So Me Thadingyut. Pian So Me Thadingyut. Pian So Me is to reunite, to meet again in future tense. So we'll meet again, we'll reunite with some people. Thadingyut is the name of the festival that usually falls in October. In a way, Thadingyut is like the American Thanksgiving holiday, when sons and daughters who have moved away for love or work come home to see their parents. In this title, the first part is not Pian So Me, but Pian So Me. Pian So Me. Notice how it ends in a dipping cut of short tone. So that functions as a modifier for the noun that follows. Put it all together, the title means the Thadingyut festival when we will meet again. You can revise this like this also to make a proper statement. Thadingyut Ma Pian So Me. Thadingyut Ma Pian So Me. We'll meet again in Thadingyut. With travel restrictions and quarantine rules in place in much of the world, it's unlikely you'll be saying it this year, so try instead saying, Now Thadingyut Ma Pian So Me. Now Thadingyut Ma Pian So Me. The prefix now is for next, so now Nuyadi is next summer, now Sang Yadi is next winter, and now Thadingyut is next Thadingyut, meaning next year's Thadingyut. Now Thadingyut Ma Pian So Me will get together or meet again in next Thadingyut.
Sandang we young lade, young little che, ain't go copialabe. Kata journey at Joe, Kunyaro, Chopabo.
The first line is Sandang Weyang Lade, Yongale Witching, Ingo Kopian Lame. Sandang Weyang Lade, Yongale Witching, Ingo Kopian Lame. So let's break it down. Sandang Weyang La. What does it mean? Sanda is the poetic name for the moon, often personified as a beautiful princess or angel. Ngueyang is silver color. And finally, La, the noun, the moon. So the expression means the silver moon Sanda. The particle te means inside, so that means inside the moon. Yongle is little rabbit. Wo is the verb that means to crouch. Sanda Nguyang Lade Yongle Wo. That means a little rabbit crouches inside the silver moon Sanda. This whole phrase serves as a modifier to the final noun that comes, chain, which is time. So this part, Sanda Nguyang Lade Yongle Wo chain, means when the little rabbit crouches inside the silver moon Sanda. The next part is pretty straightforward. Engo Kopialame. Engo Kopialame. I will come back home. Do you notice the word go, which literally means body, is used here as a substitute first-person pronoun, like jano or jama that you might be used to seeing. It's a fairly common way to speak in casual settings among people of similar age. I wouldn't recommend that approach when speaking to someone much older or to a social superior like a boss or a teacher. Let's take a look at this line as well.
Kata journey at Joe, Kunyaro, Chopabo. See me late, Tony Bapione.
Sandang we young lade, young little che.
Akunyaro takpabo simile tonhiba. Akunyaro takpabo simile tonhiba. Tonight, to brighten things up, light up the oil lamps. Akunya is the compound form with the word now and night, meaning this night, the present night. Takpabo is the verb takpa, to brighten, punctuated with bo, the purpose indicator particle, making it to brighten something. Tonhi is the verb that means to light up something. Si mi is literally oil flame. Specifically refer to the cups of oil with candle wick, usually the kind that you light up at pagodas as an offer. Put them all together, you get tonight to brighten things up, light up the oil lamps. This is something people do in Thadingyut, though today it's more likely electrical cords and Christmas lights rather than those beautiful but awkward to handle oil lamps. Now let's take a look at this line.
စံတန်ငွေရောက်လာတဲ့ရုံလေးဝတ်ချင်တူတူပြန်ကဆုံးမဲမိဘနဲ့မျက်စရာများပေါင်းတဲ့နဲ့ကြိုးပေါင်းနှမပြောင်းလဲချွန်ညီပါမလား
Sanda nguyang lade yongale watching a tudu pianga some. Sanda nguyang lade yongale watching a tudu pianga some. A tudu is the adverb that means to do something together. So a tudu pianga some means we'll get back together or we'll meet again all together. Who are the people that they will be reunited with? The next line tells us Mibane myasiamya apang thine do maunama. Mibane myasiamya apang thine do maunama. Miba is parents. Myasya is sacred teachers, a highly respected way to describe your teachers. Apang athin is buddies or friends. Do maunama is our siblings, meaning our sisters and brothers together. That's quite a lot of words, so let's see if we can put things together and repurpose some of these phrases. Suppose you want to tell somebody this year you cannot see them, but when you get back next Thadingyut, you'll go light oil lamps together. You can say, now Thadingyut atudu see me tonhi jame. Now Thadingyut atudu see me tonhi jame. You might also say, now Thadingyut payama atudu see me tonhi jame. Next Thadingyut, we light oil lamps together at the pagoda. If you're talking about doing this with your brothers and sisters, you might say, now Thadingyut do maunamadi payama atudu see me tonhi jame. Do maunamadi, as you might remember, is us, siblings, brothers and sisters. If you plan to do this with your buddies, you might say, now Thadingyut do apang athende payama atudu see me tonhi jame. Do apang thende is us, buddies. Let's look at the chorus now. Atudu songjing pyong 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 dore pyong. Atudu songjing is the time we get together. Pyong is the verb to smile. So the chorus is, quite literally, we all smile, 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 smile when we all get together. Another line in the chorus is Eng apien ma si mi de ton 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 do apio zong. Eng apien ma means outside the house. Ton is the shorter form of the verb ton hi, to light up. Apio zong is the superlative form of the verb pio, to be happy. In this case, it's superlative, so it's the happiest. So it means lighting up the oil lamps outside the house will be the happiest. Remember the line that goes, next Thadingyut will light up oil lamps together at the pagoda? Now Thadingyut payama atudu si mi tonhi jame. Now Thadingyut payama atudu si mi tonhi jame. Now that you know how to say outside the house, you might also say, now Thadingyut eng apiema atudu si mi tonhi jame. Next Thadingyut will light up oil lamps together outside the house. The one thing that won't be happening this year for sure is the night market or the street fair, like this one that happens every year in Jeju Township. This is called Nyazeda. The phrase literally means night market row because it tends to stretch out for 6 or 7 blocks. Next year, however, this night market might return if things improve. So you can say, now Thadingyut atudu Nyazedan Thwajame. Now Thadingyut atudu Nyazedan Thwajame. Next Thadingyut will visit the night market street fair together. Let's go back to the phrase, Sandang Wayang Lade Yongle Witching. Sandang Wayang Lade Yongle Witching. This is how you indicate the time that something occurs, the time the little rabbit is crouching inside the silver moon, whose name is Sanda. So, Yongle Witching is when the little rabbit crouches You might also remember that a tudu song jing is when we all get back together. By the same formula, you might say la twat ching, which is when the moon comes out, ne wen jing, which is when the sun goes down. With that in mind, you might say, for example, la twat ching ma atudu nyazidan thwajame. La twat ching ma atudu nyazidan thwajame. When the moon comes out, we'll go to the night market together. Or you might also say, ne wen jing ma atudu simi tonyi jame. Ne wen jing ma atudu simi tonyi jame. As sunset will light up the oil lamps together. These are all lovely ideas to do with your significant others, aren't they? Until we can get together again in Yangon safely and enjoy doing these things, stay safe, everyone, and celebrate Thadingyut without exposing yourself to crowded places with the risk of COVID. I'm Kenneth Wong. See you later. And I'll leave you with a Coca-Cola Myanmar song for you to listen one last time.
ဆန္ဒငွေရောက်လာတဲ့ရုံလင်းဝချီအိမ်ကိုကိုပြန်လာပဲခပ်ပတ်တဲ့နေရတော့အခုညတော့ကြောက်ပါဖို့စီမီလေးထုံးကြီးပါပြုံးညာတဲ့
စံကငွေရောက်လာတဲ့ရုံလေးဝချင်တူတူပြန်ကဆုံးမဲမိဘနဲ့မျက်စိများပေါင်းတဲ့နေတို့မောင်နှမပြောင်းလဲထုံးကြီးကမလုံးတော့တဲ့
But did you change မတရားနဲ့ရင်နဲ့တော်ဝဦးညွှန်ချင်းအပြုံးများလဲကိုစတောက်ပါသွားစေမယ်အချစ်တွေနဲ့
Did you change လုံးသားတဲ့ချင်များပြန်ပြီးထုံးကြီးတယ်ရုံများလဲကိုစမြဝေအားအိမ်ရဲ့ဘဝတွေတွေ့
အတူတူဆုံးချိန်ပြုံးပြုံးပြုံးပြုံးပြုံးပြုံးကြိုးတွေပြုံးအရင်မအေးအေးအေးအေးစိတ်မလန်းဆန်လို့အိမ်ပြေမစီမီတွေချုံချုံချုံချုံချုံချုံကြိုးအပြောဆုံး Oh, the danger where on ya le da la me lo be no baby. Hey, if you must see me, we chon 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 pyo so. Do do le pyo 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 le ku san